conceptually unkillable tombstone, right? You put the bubble on it. I feel like they have a quap issue.
But he talked about how early on it was really important for him that he was one of the first of his generation to perform well on the international stage. And now the fans a little bit more, you know, brutal. Yes, to say the least.
Bottom lane, Bosco might just die to the Spark Wraith. They got it. That DP took a little bit too long. They couldn't get rid of the Tombstone either. Tims is forced to retreat. And that's first blood going the way of Boom.
And it allows other heroes to kind of play off of them to either enable them or to try and shut them down if you're playing against them. Tiny very easily could do the same and mirror the rotation of the Quap and look to try and punish there.
xNova once again dies, found out by Tims. Not that scary.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
I still like the rotation top, like you mentioned, by Karl, but maybe you wait until marksmanship. It's very close. However, mid is where they're going to go for the kill on Karl, and they will find them. Goodbye to Karl.
Really good control there, using the toss for the max stun duration. Major kill there onto the Queen of Pain. She's just hit level 6 as she died, so did not have the opportunity to rotate, but now she has a powerful decision or an important decision to make. Are you going to TP mid to try and push back the tower? As we see another death from xNova. Maybe you don't even need to TP bottom anymore. I feel like Bosku's sufficiently enabled, which otherwise could have been a really, really dangerously bad fight. Sure, your first Sonic Wave doesn't net you anything. Bosku? You still lose the tower. Not that bad. He's dead.
He gets Flogs, he gets Avalanche, he gets hit to death.
Great rotation from Yopaj. Phenomenal. He knows that there's no TP available on this Doom. Pushing along with a couple more creeps. Not really sure if Blacklist are in the mood to defend this. It's kind of difficult. I feel like their initiations feel impossible until
Doom,
there's some sort of mobility items. Yeah.
Okay, Yopaj just comes in as a blink dagger reveal. Yopaj gets stopped by the pushback. Yopaj might just die. He does get the kill on Bosku, but in exchange they lose 2 and possibly a 3rd now as FPC comes back down from the Yule Center, starts sucking everyone up, trying to survive here, but unfortunately marksmanship is too strong. He will fall, and that's 3 dead and tower defended.
Okay. So tower for tower. Boom also are not eager to lose any fights here. But maybe eager to fight FBZ.
Okay, they did find a Doom. Hardest target, but if they get us to kill him, that's Doom down. That's fantastic.
Solo exo play. They can easily convert this into Roche. They just really want to scatter Blacklist, force out any other abilities.
Blacklist though.
Oh, and there's a haste on Tiny, that's why.
Yeah, that's why. Look at this man.
Ooh, we fine so far.
Ooh. The gorilla walk works, and he finds the squirrel in the trees. 2 dead. That said, Blacklist do get a tower in the meantime. Not bad. This will open up the map a little bit for them. And now Natsumi actually doesn't have Tempest double.
Greaves are they have Undying though.
They do, but that's an odd time to start the Roche again.
Double smoke. That doesn't feel so good for Boom.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all part of the plan, right? Yep. Oh, the toss back. Is it gonna work? Is he tanky enough? We'll see. Bosku. Nope. The stuns are good enough with Mechanism healing him back up. And now Lightyear catches them all in the high ground. Mortimer's gets as well. eyyou will fall for this. Overgrowth useless here as Karl and Raven both have to retreat. One BKB already used. That was unexpected.
Maybe even DP's the best Doom target right now in the game. And the fact that he's just dying at the starts of every fight, I also just think I'm worried for that long distance poke and harass. Like Natsumi can
proc on
Natsumi could just easily sacrifice 1 Tempest double, even if he feeds 300 gold and however much experience. He just needs to like hit him with a Flux and a Gleipnir and that's Aeon Disc.
Again, same play, but this time.
What is this?
This time the damage is not enough. This time he's still silenced, but he gets the Doom off. If he wants to, he does not want to. He took a little bit too long to turn around. He tried to survive instead. At least Sonic Wave caught the Undying, but that didn't work out.
I just think that was such a risky fight for Blacklist to take. They get out of it unscathed. They get a kill, cost them a BKB charge on the Quap. That's fine. Maybe that's just the confidence they need.
In the middle lane, we see another attempt at Avalanche toss, and it's going to be Bosku once again. This time with the Greaves, he heals himself up once, but there's just too many things hitting him. He's blocked by his own creeps. And that is going to kill him. Bosku, he is flying.
He's
Taurus. He's
premium.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
multi-shot also pierces.
Maybe a blink dagger, some sort of. I mean, I guess that's what Shadowblade is going to give you, right? Better positioning in these fights, because I think that's going to very shortly be an issue.
Okay, this time the Avatos does not work out. Cooking for FBZ though, as Karl is in an interesting position, uses Sonic Wave to kill off xNova. They're going for Bosku once again, but Karl is a little bit too difficult for them to deal with. FBZ activate BKB and Exorcism, and he wants to continue this fight, but nobody's backing him up except for a clone.
Yep. Big advantage here and potentially a turning point for Blacklist, unless Bosku, Tiny Airlines requesting permission for takeoff. No, okay.
Oh, it's delayed. Flight's delayed. Bosku, he thinks he can get a snack, and he will.
Did they?
Yeah.
I might have timed out. I'm not sure. I didn't see it.
I'm not sure, but he didn't lose.
Oh, they're fighting.
Natsumi, okay. Clone once again. FPC as well, but there's no exorcism here, so there's a chance still to fight this. Kisses, though, are destroying Tims, gets saved by the Lotus Orb, but the Spark Base coming after him. Tims will able to survive the Spark Base, he will. There's a zombie on him as well. As the Overgrowth to reset the team fight. It's not the Dragon just hitting them, but the bubble is annoying too much. Nice Sonic Wave, pushing them back in, but it's really just the clone and xNova. They don't care about the clone, they want to kill NPC, but he's too tanky. eyyou will fall for this. Raven is now on the run, but he just got a ticket to business classes himself as he goes up into the air. Now Stub on the plate here, Tiny's back, kills up every single piece of help Raven could have. Raven, though, still invisible with Hurricane Pike available. He's not going to die. He's just seen all of his friends die. It's like a chapter of Alice in Borderland.
And the Sonic Wave was just a little bit too late there. I never really considered that aspect of the hero. Not to mention the clone, of course, counts as a hero.
I don't feel like it's Karl doing badly. It's just the hero feels weak.
Yeah, I think really you could almost blame xNova for that. Like, he makes one rotation top lane when the Quap's trying to get online, and then his game's just ruined. And
Bosku?
He's so addicted to flying, he blinked himself in.
Oh, but he now found a... No, he did not find the escape route.
He's dead.
He's dead. All right. That was... He died for an Infernal Blade. Has he doomed someone?
That's not... yes, he doomed Tiny in the last fight.
Okay.
That was an instance of him being really close to getting upgraded to the next class. He was almost like super Black Diamond class, and he needed to take one more flight.
Okay, we have MKB on Raven now, so he can deal with a bubble, but Yopaj...
Nice.
Gets saved by the cookie.
That is significant.
It's okay, just the ages, though. The cookie puts him in the right position, they can't kill him twice, and Spark Rates are very annoying to deal with.
Because otherwise you'd have to get rid of his boots, which I don't think for him are a realistic option until he gets a full blink online.
No, and I also mean, like, if you upgrade silver, it just takes forever. Like, you don't have the gold.
Sure. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, xNova will be a great target to start. Tims, can you get the pushback off? Okay, it's going to be Karl's initiation. He gets Tombstone off. He's aimed this the whole time. Never mind, he was not a great target. And they force Karl's BKB. At least you force Tombstone. That's one resource down. However, they hexed up your drow. FPZ initiating Natsumi clone is crazy. Dolly's going at it, trying to finish on a Trim Protector. And they will get eyyou with another Gleipnir catching Tims as well. That could be another easy target. And look at Natsumi.
Oh, that's a hex, huh?
That is a hex.
That'll do. Exo forced out the boom off of that pickup. Are going to be able to actually turn this into more structure damage. Maybe even a second lane of bearing.
Another hex as well with FPZ joining him. They have to force that to scroll to safety.
Raven doesn't have BKB.
He's now fighting Raven alone with the clone. He will lose this clone, which might be a chance for Blacklist Rivalry to reinitiate. That's what Bosku's doing. They get hexed by the real Arc Ward and tossed and destroyed.
No, Bosku.
No dooms yet. Not the hero, not the spell, and no hoodwink gun.
No squirrel allowed either.
Nope.
Get that out of here. This is probably the game, honestly.
Yeah, and these heroes are done with the racks. Only Xepher is going for the racks as the rest of the team pushes the throne down Raven.
This is it. This is game.
I don't know what Raven played.
GG.
All right, that's GG.
I mean, this game is over. Very well played there to Boom Esports.
Yeah.
Phenomenal play out from xNova. You know, all game, the right kind of build for him. Mechanism, Aeon Disc. He, very similar to Bosku, had a role this game, which was simply cast my important spell.
I think it's also a lot of the mid-tusk position. Like, this hero should ideally win the lane and not interact with the lane because you just shove the lane right with your with your snowball and ice shards. And instead what ends up happening is he can't do that until he's like level 5, and the first 5 levels are pain. And that's what seems to happen a lot to the Tusk. Like, it's happening right now.
Speaking of pain.
Natsumi is actually going to fight back against Tims as Bosku just decided he's going to die.
All right, much better start for Bosku. And in Ice Shards, you block all of that damage, and then you just deal it right back. You absorb 295. That's before a reduction, so you absorb up to max level Ice Shards. Which is not bad.
Not bad.
Raven?
I think you can chase him in the trees, and that's what they'll do. 1 punch.
No.
2 punch.
2 punch man.
Yeah.
It's like high Q.
Double tap.
I didn't know that.
Have you never seen a squirrel?
No, I've seen lots of squirrels. At my university, we had a Squirrel Watchers Club and also a Squirrel Watchers Club.
The FPC in the top lane. Spirit Side Finn Raven realizes he doesn't have enough damage and he will die instead.
Who watches
You
the
do
Watchers?
not go toe-to-toe with a Death Prophet.
That, you darn squirrel.
Dies
That's what
as
I
well.
thought.
But if there's who watches the Squirrel Watchers is my question.
Yeah, they're trying, but trees are actually deceptively good at movement.
Yeah, trees are good with shadows, not with motion though. But with shadows, they're on top.
Oh, and from the shadows comes Boom.
Yeah,
the overgrowth.
Nice overgrowth. Snowball is up. Static Storm with it.
Wait,
Ember might just die here.
Xepher?
They did. That's not gonna work in their favor. Karl and Kuku, the 2Ks are down. And eyyou will hide in the trees. There's no way you want to make a play here.
That's not true.
I mean, there's a together.
Oh, well, fair enough. Maybe that's your mistake.
The tower falls.
Consider that.
Xepher, he's being sniped. Helped by the Garden Greaves. Karl committing. Flame Guard on top of this. Xepher gets away.
That's why you need to doom him.
No, that's it again. Tim's now hit a wall with his leap. A kinetic field of a wall. Now the ice shards. Thunderstrike, unfortunately, only level 1, and he does get saved by the mech.
Good silence as well. Prevented Bosku from considering the doom there even.
Karl?
Exo now in its waning seconds. This could be a moment.
Back to Geek Fem Karl. He doesn't care about his own safety.
Get there! Yeah.
Bosku, oh, he's going to get a doom. He does get it off.
Okay.
Static Storm, it's fine, it's fine. There's no Exo though on this DP, and she's just running away. The ultimate counter to doom is just moving.
Yes.
Raven's here though. They're gonna kill xNova. They also stop Death Prophet for now. They get him with a push.
That's what we need.
Blacklist rivalry is black. He's back. Sorry. That was bad. TB is not a very good hero at disengaging. Just kind of commits.
I really like the evolution of this Slark. I feel like lots of people weren't really utilizing the strength of Depth Shroud as soon as it came out.
I feel like X-Pro, or sorry, not X-Pro, just Pro straight up, right? They acknowledge the strength of this shard. I mean, they didn't realize how strong it was.
Doesn't need a Doom here, likely, against this Tusk. Glimpse. Nope, all good. Nice pick off there.
Very good pick off.
Significantly reduces the amount of pick off that Boom have. But yeah, it's just this ultra efficiency build on these heroes that you want to get early momentum out of, right? It means that you're not really wasting, quote unquote, any kind of gold. Everything's always being put to use as there's a Doom.
Yeah, Tusk. He's also been slowed.
Yeah, he's
Kuku.
dead.
Yeah, he's just leaving.
Yeah.
He knew he didn't have to deal with this. Karl deals with him instead. Karl has more mobility.
His entire Essence Shift passive ain't doing him any good when he's farming. That's for sure, right?
That's true.
He really would like to put this to use, especially with Aegis. Blacklist Rivalry have not entertained him there, and instead they smoke up yet again to reestablish vision in the enemy triangle, and they make a jump mid. It's a big one too.
And the arrow will hit before he gets bounced back. That's not bad.
Good snowball save.
Is he still stunned though? Yes, he is. The arrow was very long range, and they get him with a bushwhack. FPC's dead. Yopaj is forced to use his BKB. Hey, want to commit to this. Karl knows no chill. Has a BKB still available. Bosku is going for it as well, and they just want to get this Tusk no matter what, and they do.
Nice
with
arrow.
one last arrow from Tim's, trusting his teammate to searing chains him.
And look who's here, it's Raven. I think that'd be wrong for him to finish Scotty first, especially considering how expensive that item is in comparison, especially to the 1400 you pay for the shard.
My question is more along the Mage Slayer.
Whoa, this is...
Okay, he's going for the Doom, but there's a lot of
good
healing from
arrow,
Bosku.
phenomenal arrow.
Yeah, that Death Shroud, not gonna be that useful. He gets doomed now, and they're gonna get him. They even leap onto him to pretend like they're pouncing.
Nice.
That's gonna be Natsumi dying here.
Yep, they also get xNova as well. Karl's running him down. Is it actually 45 damage a second? What do you need, 50 for Blink?
No, I think it was. I think 45 is just barely on the threshold. Blink is very good. It's the sneeze thing.
That's right. She sneezes.
Yeah.
Or what's the cat's name again?
Sagan.
Sagan. Yeah.
I actually think the hook boom is very good though, because you can cut waves with just a boomerang. And bushwhack.
Or you can just doom a Slark.
That is gonna be perfect.
He runs underneath one of your wards, and there's no way out for him.
Slark. And now the Trim Protector, he might be forced to use Overgrowth, but he decides to just save it, because Yopaj is dead regardless. Xepher's down. Boom is crumbling.
Yeah, Boom have absolutely lost the plot. I mean, there's a ward there. You're playing a Slark. You should know that you're under vision.
xNova got caught by the Gleipnir. You don't care. You're silenced.
Okay.
The bushwhack saves him.
Tim's griefed him a little bit. Tim's got griefed rather by eyyou. But this game is, GG. It's just over. I mean, Boom Esports, they know what's going on here. And it's fallen apart very quickly in the last couple of seconds. And we are once again, Avo, going to a game number 3.
Yeah. Now, no surprise. I thought this series would probably go 3 games. Boom is looking good. Blacklist is not consistent. Not that consistent. But in this game, they seem to have fixed their issues. What we said is, if he plays the Doom again, the same thing will just happen.
Yeah.
And then what hero doesn't get killed? And Rishi goes,
Tide Hunter. You should give him Tide Hunter. And now we're going to get to see. I really like his Tendrils of the Deep as they're going to go now onto xNova.
xNova. The body block is not needed, apparently. Onslaught.
That's a juicy onslaught. Just like a little drive-by right there. I guess it would fall to Xepher.
Yeah, I think that's the thing.
I feel like you also really want Force Staffs this game too, though. There's so many items that a big wish list for Boom. I think they can get it done.
Oh, this wish list would start nicely if they get a kill on Raven first. They still have the Pulverize, and they don't even need it. Trample will kill him. And eyyou, he gets blocked by trees.
The sweet, sweet irony.
Yeah, honestly.
So cruel.
Like, NP's having a really good lane, and so is TA, but top lane both are just poor, which Bosku's fine with.
I have to commend Tim's a lot for that as well. I think because, well, and of course the support matchup, right? Because it's a Tusk. Hold on.
Bottom lane eyyou. There's Trample that just canceled it instead for the Pulverize. And a little bit of attack damage from Xepher. He actually steals the kill there with a single auto attack.
Not bad. Raven. Here to get a bit of farming in here, but having a lot of it contested with that Fade Bolt. Top lane, they are also looking for Bosku. You've cast switch cursed him, and he's died. FBZ making a very active rotation, and that's what I was going to say. I think you need like one more ranged hero in this lane. I mean, we're seeing rotations now, but this is like a fairly slow game compared to what we've normally been seeing. I think teams are finally realizing that we're settling in for 80 minutes.
There's Pulverize, and there's a Fade Bolt plus the Wrath of Nature. That'll get Karl. Where's the tip? We don't need it.
Back.
That's a Moonlight Shadow that you essentially wasted because they can't do anything with this.
Not wasted unless they find a fight here mid, but they're not itching for one.
And the thing is, now Blink Dagger is about to come out on Tiny, and you won't have Moonlight Shadow for it. Oh, especially if Tiny dies. Then you don't even have the Blink Dagger. No, he just bought it. He just fine.
Yeah.
Karl, though, is
the Ravage.
The
Gust.
The Gust stops the Ravage for now. Snowball, though, and they know they have to retreat because the Ravage is coming. xNova gets caught.
Steal it.
Natsumi. Natsumi needs to get away, but he won't have a chance. They throw Raven onto him. He's dead. So does xNova. Yopaj has the onslaught, so he should be fine, but Blacklist Rivalry, they play well around this Ravage.
Yeah, I thought Xepher was going to make a chance or a play to try and steal it. I think Bosku was very quick on the gush, so shout-outs to him. He's even carrying some emergency mangoes.
I think the spell still was on cooldown as well.
No, it was ready.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the first thing I looked for. I'm your analyst, Avo. I set these things up. Oh, Karl, the blink reveal.
Place with the arrow as well. That's a Starstorm. Karl will get this kill with a second star there as the Gust condemns Mirana. Karl low on HP, now stuck in the ice shards. Karl is dead as he can be.
What an onslaught. Yopaj, I thought he was going to go for one more, but has no more cooldowns. Really good counter initiation there from Boom, which was the original objective that Boom were jostling over. Maybe, in fact, they go down bottom yet again. This time, Bosku without Ravage would be an easy kill.
Trying to find the Tide Hunter here. Okay, the onslaught.
Interesting toss.
It was onto the Primal Beast, which is why he flew that way. And then Bosku finally falls. Nothing you can do against Tech Team. One of the best abilities against a Tide Hunter. Just constant slows.
Which is impressive to me because his Tusk games before have looked incredibly frustrating. And this game's laning stage, especially against the Tide Hunter, seemed to be shaping up to be the same. Top lane, though, they're going to find Raven.
Yeah, Pulverize as well. They're trying to save him with Moonlight Shadow, but xNova's coming with Dust just in case. eyyou, however, is nearby, lurking in the trees. Overgrowth at the ready. They're trying to hunt down this beast.
No Ravage for 15, but they might not need it here.
Yopaj is slow, but he's also tanky. The onslaught gets stopped by the avalanche here. Yopaj, however, still making it through for now. They toss a Tide onto him.
The Wrath of Nature.
That avalanche stolen by the Rubik worked in their favor as Karl dies as a mid laner for mid laner. But now they rooted down the Drow Ranger. Natsumi needs to
Ravage is ready.
He doesn't have guts. There's the Ravage finally killing off this Drow as Raven gets some space for himself. Keeps hitting FBZ. FBZ, kind of a pseudo carry. You can't really get confident around him. His Atos as well with the Walrus Punch still gets the kill on this TA. Mid for mid, K for carry, eye for an eye, the world is blind.
But you do it with Dark Pack, for example? If you're pick pulled, I guess, yeah, Dark Pack would do it too. Yeah. Now we're just doing trivia.
He also built the BKB first, and probably Blink after.
Smoking as well, but Bosku's in a really good position here. He's gone for like a couple of value items, just with the mech and the regular Pipe of Insight. Going first for the Guardian Greaves.
Regular
hook, put those to use now.
Onslaught, he can't move, he's already forced to move by a bunch of other spells, which means Karl will just fall.
Yep.
I appreciate Yopaj activating the BKB. It might seem like a waste, but better safe than sorry. But you're playing Wraith King. You built Radiant's first item.
Yeah, I ganked. I threw a stun. I have a stun. I'm a core.
I'm an offlane. I'm an initiator.
I have Vampiric Spirit. And they go, that doesn't work anymore. And you go, okay.
Well, Yopaj, Pulverize, catching a Tiny. They need a little bit more, though. The Ice Shards work against them.
Bosku from the side.
And there's FBZ with a Gleipnir. Killing damage, overgrowth, though. Might save Karl's life as xNova goes forward against Raven. FBZ tries to get away with the TP. He will succeed, but they put the toys together. Now broken two of them.
There's a rope.
xNova and Natsumi are dead.
There's no way he gets out of here.
He is dead a second time, my friend. You die once, you die twice.
Yeah, there's no way out there. Really good positioning from Blacklist Rivalry to make sure not everyone was going to be silenced. That would have been very awkward. And now, rewarded with a very fast and efficient second Roach. Aegis for Raven.
That's also the thing, right? They have...
Tower's going to drop. That's the last outer tower remaining for Boom Esports, as Blacklist are likely to take this outpost and maybe just... Whoa.
This
look
is
at this.
a really long wraparound.
They might not even see this coming.
I mean, they did. There's a trap there. Oh, no. The Walrus fell on the trap.
That he did. Cannot break Grow, so that armor still all put to use there for the Tiny. Plus 50 armor. Careful now. Down bottom, FBZ. Blacklist, they're hunting him.
BZ, maybe.
Got BKB. Doesn't get it off though. Has to Satanic probably.
No, he is going to die at this rate.
Yes,
So much
he
damage
is.
from Raven. Yeah, it went for Daedalus, not even Silver Edge. It's not the puny Crystalist crit.
We haven't even seen too many heroes hit level 30, even in our 80, 70-minute games. I mean,
The 80-minute game, I think most people are still level 30. That's yeah, look, Karl, he doesn't feel those arrows.
oh.
Interesting play by Yopaj, trying to take advantage of the telekinesis to get the onslaught off, but that's the
Wow, there
Ravage
it
from
is.
Bosku. At least they saved Natsumi.
Nope.
Nope, the tree crit. That's gonna get him. He's dead. Oh, that wasn't a crit, just normal
It was
damage to
the
the
normal
tree.
yeah.
Holy wow. Xepher dies as well, almost as collateral damage.
That might be game. None of these heroes have buyback.
Boom staying in Div 1.
FBZ. Oh no, how many times have we seen this course without buybacks and now buildings dropping like flies? They probably are expecting Boom to have buyback right now. I certainly would.
No, but they don't care. These guys know no fear. Raven
No, but
wants to
they
take
want
the
to
style.
force them.
Look at this.
No Ravage though. What can they get done? There's still a BKB on Raven.
Bosku's posturing. They caught him with an
stunned
arrow. That's going to be maybe a dead FBC, but has no
Snowball
stuns. Unfortunately, Snowball helps him. FBC already pretty low on HP. Luckily, a Satanic to help him out. He's hitting Bosku. He's not the ideal target. Raven is just stronger.
He's winning.
FBC is going to lose.
This is it. This has to be it.
Boom. We're going to see the two organizations, two of the three orgs that made the TI last year from C. They'll be dropping to Div 2 in the very first season.
Yeah, this is...
They keep their chances for Lima Major alive.
I can't believe it. This is really it for Boom.
This is it. There's no chance. SMG already won their game.
They're 2-4. Boom needs to win here to force tiebreakers for 3-4, and they can't. This is it.
This is it. And it seems like one last hurrah for the boys. Fight it out, trying to kill Raven,
the
trying to at
force
least
staff.
murder the TA, but it's not going to work. The Gust is not good enough.
And Raven back in.
Snowball at least saved the Tusk for
Karl.
now, but Karl doesn't care. He's killed Xepher. He's whacking everybody. He's giving the Tusk a concussion. Yopaj is confused. He needs to get away. The onslaught killed by a tree again.
Natsumi versus 5, but he
There's
can't.
flying tree trunks everywhere. Boom will lose their whole team, lose the chance of staying at Div 1 as well.
That's unbelievable. It's Boom and Fnatic in the bottom 2 slots. Like you said, 2 of the teams that were at TI.
Blacklist, though, they can still make it to Lima this way.
That's right.
They keep their chances alive.